Everyone, Magic Flying Potato here, and what I'm going to do is I get asked on a lot of live streams whenever I go into a photo mode how I do it. So I have grounded both on Xbox and my PC, and I use my keyboard a lot, but a lot of people ask about how to do it on your Xbox controller. So I plugged in my Xbox controller, and I'm just going to show you how to do the photo mode using your Xbox controller, and I'm going to pop up an Xbox controller right here. Should be right there. So the first thing you want to do on your controller is hit the D button, which is this black cross right here. And I'm just going to do all the imaging over here on the controller here. So you hit the D button, push down on it, and you get the executables. Now you see the little camera right here that's in purple on the left side of the screen. I'm just going to use my right joystick and click on photo mode. Click your A button. So now I am in photo mode. I'm no longer in game mode, but as you can see, it's just kind of it's an orbital cam, and I can't get out and away from my character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the left bumper to go to free cam. Free cam means I can move away from my player and move to a certain amount of distance away from them, but you can't go all the way across the screen. So now once you're in here, you want to go ahead and hit Y to go to your photo settings, and this will bring up more options for you to be able to take a screenshot of your game. So if I hit Y, it comes into this. Now there are 4 different categories. Your left and right bumper buttons, the upper ones. If you hit your right one, you got your teen options, you got your effects, you got your yard settings, and you got your camera options. Using your left joystick will select the up and down, but as you notice, you're trying to move these sliders back and forth, which is not working. So what you want to do is hit your A button. Now, if you can see right there, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to put an arrow on that FOV, which is field of view. That slider button right there, default, it's like this, so you cannot move it. See how it's yellow? If I hit my A button, it turns it to the same color as the bar. Now using my left joystick, moving both left and right, I could change my field of view to 115 degrees, which brings it out and gives you more field of view. Or I could zoom in with it like that. Once you find where you want the position, go ahead and hit your A button again. And as you can see, that slider button now is yellow again. So that locks in the left right. Same with any of the ones going down. So camera tilt. It's at 0 degrees. That means the camera's not tilted. If I hit my A button, it unlocks it, and I'm able to tilt my camera left or right to some crazy degree like that, and then back again. Now, if you mess up a bunch of settings and you want to go back to the default settings, go ahead and hit your left stick, push it down, and it resets all your camera options. So we're going to go over right bumper 1, this right here, team poses, hit your A button, and that unlocks it. And now you're able to select a pose for your team, and it push A once again, and it locks it into place. Same with all of these other settings. A button unlocks and locks it back into place. Same with the high teen if you don't want your teen in the picture. So if I look down here at my teen, if I hit my A button on this setting right here, it turns it on, which hides the teen. Hit my A button again, turns it off. If I hit my right bumper again, it goes over to the effects. So this vignette, if I click my A, it adds that dark circle around the screen. If I hit filter, this adds camera filters that you see on like picture editing programs, just like that. So I'll go back to none. So if I do the right bumper again, this is your yard setting. So if you're taking a picture at night, or the lighting just is not good, we're going to go ahead and hit the A button to unlock time. And as you can see, if you move it left to right, you can see the sun going across and it going to nighttime, fog setting in. So you can set this to whatever time of day for your best photo that you want to take, either a night photo or a day photo. Lock that in place. If you want to add fog or get rid of fog, depending on what time of day it is, that's what that slider is for. And down here at sun angle offset, this will keep the time of day the same, but it will move the sun around. Just like that. So once you're all ready to take a picture, go ahead and just hit your right mouse button like that. You'll hear the camera click, And down, if you see the D-pad, if you click the right arrow key, this will go into your photo archive. So depending on if you're playing on PC with a controller or your Xbox, this will take you to where the photo is at. You could also toggle your HUD on and off. So like all this information that's down at the bottom of the screen, if you don't want to see it while taking your picture, go ahead and hit your X button. That will take it off. This actually does not show up when you take your screenshot of the game. This just kind of helps you set the photo up so you don't have all of this down here. And to get out of it, you just hit your B button, go back, and now you're back into the game. So hopefully this helps you out trying to take pictures using your Xbox controller in the game. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. And as always, you guys have a great time out there exploring your backyard. And I am Magic Flying Potato, and I am Oot.